all promising younger-looking skin, firmer skin, smoother skin. And I want you to think about how much money you or someone you love has spent on those products over the years, hundreds of dollars, perhaps thousands. And I want you to ask yourself honestly whether any of them truly delivered on what they promised. Because today I am going to share something that the skincare industry has spent billions of dollars hoping you would never find out. The real secret to rebuilding collagen and transforming aging skin after 60 does not come in a jar. It does not come in a serum. It does not require a single procedure or a single prescription. It comes from your kitchen, from the foods you eat every single day. And the research behind what I am about to share with you is some of the most compelling and most exciting science in all of modern nutrition. My name is Dr. Wells. I have spent over 2 decades working with older adults and studying the science of aging from the inside out. And in that time, I have become increasingly convinced that the single most powerful anti-aging tool available to any person over 60 is not in a cosmetics store. It is in a grocery store. It is in the foods that either feed your collagen production or starve it, that either activate your skin's repair machinery or leave it running on empty. Today, I am going to walk you through the 5 most powerful foods for rebuilding collagen from the inside out after 60. I am going to explain exactly how each one works at the biological level, and I am going to tell you precisely how to incorporate each one into your daily life for maximum benefit. No creams, no serums, no surgery, no expensive procedures, just the extraordinary, research-backed power of food, working with your body's own remarkable capacity for regeneration. Stay with me until food number 1, because that one surprises almost every single person I share it with, and the science behind it is so compelling that it genuinely changed the way I think about skin aging and what is possible after 60. Let us start with a brief explanation of what collagen is, and why rebuilding it after 60 is not just possible, but genuinely achievable with the right nutritional approach. Collagen is the most abundant protein in the human body. It is the primary structural component of your skin, your joints, your bones, your blood vessels, and your connective tissue throughout the body. In the skin specifically, collagen forms a dense, organized network of fibers in the dermis, the living layer beneath the surface, that gives skin its firmness, its plumpness, its elasticity, and its ability to spring back after being stretched or pressed. When you were in your 20s and 30s, your body was producing collagen rapidly and continuously. Your fibroblast cells, the collagen manufacturing factories in your dermis, were highly active. The result was skin that appeared thick, bouncy, and lifted, with a natural radiance that required almost no maintenance. After the age of 25, collagen production begins to decline at approximately 1% per year. This decline is gradual at first, but after 40, and especially after 60, it accelerates. By your mid-60s, your skin may be producing collagen at roughly half the rate it did in your youth, and at the same time, the collagen that remains is increasingly being broken down by 2 powerful processes: chronic systemic inflammation, which releases enzymes that actively destroy collagen fibers, and glycation, in which sugar molecules attach to collagen fibers and make them rigid, fragile, and dysfunctional. The visible result is the changes that most adults over 60 know intimately. Wrinkles that deepen progressively, skin that sags and loses its lift, a crepey texture on the neck, the hands, and the arms, a dullness and lack of radiance that no topical product seems to fully restore. But here is the truth that most people over 60 have never been told. Your fibroblast cells are still there. They are still capable of producing collagen. They are simply understimulated, nutritionally depleted, and operating in an inflammatory environment that impairs their function. When you change the nutritional environment your fibroblasts are working in, their collagen production increases. The skin changes, and it does so from the inside out in a way that no topical cream can replicate. So what are the 5 foods that most powerfully rebuild collagen from the inside out after 60? The first food is bone broth. And before you think you have heard everything there is to know about bone broth, I want to share the specific science behind why it is so uniquely and powerfully valuable for collagen rebuilding in adults over 60 specifically. Bone broth is made by simmering animal bones. typically chicken, beef, or fish bones, in water for an extended period, usually between 12 and 24 hours for maximum nutritional extraction. This long, slow simmering process breaks down the collagen in the connective tissue attached to the bones into hydrolyzed collagen peptides, gelatin, and a rich array of amino acids, particularly glycine, proline, and hydroxyproline, which are the three primary amino acids used to build collagen in the human body. Here is why this matters so specifically for adults over 60. After the age of 60, the stomach produces less hydrochloric acid, making it progressively harder to break down whole proteins from food into the individual amino acids the body needs for collagen synthesis. The pre-hydrolyzed collagen in bone broth bypasses this problem entirely. The collagen peptides in properly made bone broth are already broken down into small fragments that are absorbed rapidly and efficiently, even by an aging digestive system. Additionally, bone broth contains glycine in particularly high amounts. And glycine is not just a collagen building block. It is also a powerful anti-inflammatory amino acid that helps reduce the chronic systemic inflammation that is one of the primary drivers of collagen breakdown in aging skin. By consuming bone broth regularly, you are simultaneously providing the raw materials for collagen synthesis and reducing the inflammatory process that is destroying your existing collagen. Research published in the Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry found that collagen peptides from bone broth were bioavailable and that they accumulated in the skin following ingestion, where they directly stimulated fibroblast activity and collagen production. Aim for 1 to 2 cups of properly made bone broth daily. You can make it at home using chicken or beef bones from your butcher, or purchase high-quality prepared bone broth from a health food store. Look for broth that gels when refrigerated, which indicates a high collagen content. Consume it warm as a morning drink, as a base for soups and stews, or simply as a warming afternoon beverage. The second food that powerfully rebuilds collagen after 60 is wild-caught salmon, and the specific mechanisms through which salmon supports collagen production go far beyond its well-known omega-3 content. Wild-caught salmon is extraordinarily rich in astaxanthin, a carotenoid antioxidant that gives salmon its characteristic pink-red color. Astaxanthin is one of the most powerful antioxidants found in any food, with an antioxidant capacity that research has shown to be up to 6,000 times greater than vitamin C in certain oxidative systems. And its specific effects on skin collagen are remarkable. Astaxanthin protects collagen fibers in the dermis from the oxidative damage caused by UV radiation and environmental stress. It directly inhibits the matrix metalloproteinase enzymes that break down collagen, reducing the rate at which your existing collagen is being destroyed. And it has been shown in clinical studies to improve skin elasticity, reduce wrinkle depth, and increase skin moisture content in older adults. A randomized controlled trial published in the Journal of Clinical Biochemistry and Nutrition found that women aged 40 to 60 who supplemented with astaxanthin for 16 weeks showed significant improvements in skin elasticity and a measurable reduction in wrinkle depth, along with improvements in skin moisture and texture. And wild-caught salmon provides astaxanthin in a natural, bioavailable whole food form, alongside high-quality protein, vitamin D, and the omega-3 fatty acids, EPA and DHA, that powerfully reduce the chronic inflammation driving collagen breakdown. Aim for at least 2 to 3 servings of wild-caught salmon per week. Baked, grilled, or poached salmon makes an excellent lunch or dinner, and leftover salmon can be incorporated into morning meals alongside eggs for an exceptionally collagen-supportive breakfast. The third food that rebuilds collagen powerfully after 60 is one that most people eat regularly without realizing the specific and remarkable role it plays in skin health. Eggs. And specifically, whole eggs with the yolk intact. Egg whites are among the richest sources of proline in the food supply. Proline is one of the 3 primary amino acids used to build the collagen triple helix structure. Without adequate proline, the collagen molecules your fibroblasts are attempting to assemble cannot be properly formed. Egg whites provide proline in a highly bioavailable form that is rapidly absorbed and utilized for collagen synthesis. But it is the yolk that makes eggs truly exceptional for collagen rebuilding after 60. Egg yolks contain lutein and zeaxanthin, two carotenoid antioxidants that protect skin cells from oxidative damage. They contain vitamin D, which plays a direct role in skin cell function and collagen synthesis. They contain vitamin A in its preformed retinol form, which directly regulates the activity of fibroblast cells and is essential for maintaining the structure and integrity of the skin. And they contain sulfur, a mineral that is critical for collagen cross-linking, the process that weaves newly produced collagen fibers into the organized, stable network that gives skin its firmness. The fat present in egg yolks is also critically important from a nutritional standpoint. Lutein, zeaxanthin, vitamin D, and vitamin A are all fat-soluble, meaning they require dietary fat for absorption. By consuming the whole egg, including the yolk, you ensure optimal absorption of all these skin-supporting nutrients simultaneously. Eat 2 to 3 whole eggs daily, ideally within the first hour of waking to take advantage of the morning window for muscle and tissue protein synthesis. Prepare them in ways that preserve the yolk's nutritional integrity. Soft-boiled, poached, or gently scrambled eggs cooked at lower temperatures preserve more of the fat-soluble nutrients in the yolk than hard frying at high temperatures. The fourth food that rebuilds collagen powerfully after 60 is a category of food that most seniors drastically underestimate in terms of their skin benefits. Dark leafy green vegetables, specifically spinach, kale, Swiss chard, and collard greens. Dark leafy greens are extraordinarily rich in vitamin C, which, as I explained earlier, is the single most essential cofactor for collagen synthesis. Without vitamin C, the fibroblast cells producing new collagen cannot complete the chemical reactions necessary to transform collagen precursors into mature, stable, structural collagen. The collagen produced in the absence of adequate vitamin C is weak and falls apart before it can strengthen the skin. But the collagen-supporting properties of dark leafy greens go far beyond their vitamin C content. These vegetables are also rich in chlorophyll, the green pigment that gives them their color. Research published in the journal Clinical, Cosmetic, and Investigational Dermatology found that chlorophyll taken orally significantly increased skin collagen levels and reduced the appearance of wrinkles in women over 45. The proposed mechanism is that chlorophyll reduces the activity of the matrix metalloproteinase enzymes that break down collagen while simultaneously stimulating fibroblast activity. Dark leafy greens are also exceptionally rich in magnesium, which is involved in over 300 enzymatic reactions in the body, including those that power the cellular energy production needed to fuel fibroblast collagen synthesis activity. They provide vitamin K, which supports skin elasticity, and they deliver a rich array of antioxidant compounds that protect existing collagen from oxidative destruction. Aim for at least 2 large servings of dark leafy greens daily. Sauté spinach in olive oil and garlic as a morning side dish with your eggs. Add kale to smoothies. Make large salads with a base of mixed greens at lunch. The olive oil or other healthy fat you use in preparation dramatically improves the absorption of the fat-soluble nutrients in these vegetables. The fifth food, and the one I promised would surprise you, is one of the most humble and inexpensive foods available in any grocery store. A food that most people have in their kitchen right now and have never once associated with collagen production or skin transformation. Vitamin C-rich bell peppers, specifically red bell peppers. You may be thinking that you have heard about vitamin C for skin before, but what most people do not know is that red bell peppers contain more vitamin C per gram than any citrus fruit. A single large red bell pepper provides approximately 190 milligrams of vitamin C, which is over twice the standard daily recommended intake. And as I have explained, vitamin C is not merely helpful for collagen production, it is biochemically essential. Without it, collagen synthesis literally cannot occur. But red bell peppers offer something beyond even their extraordinary vitamin C content that makes them uniquely powerful for skin transformation after 60. They are among the richest dietary sources of a compound called beta-cryptoxanthin, a carotenoid that research has shown to specifically stimulate fibroblast collagen production. A study published in the Journal of Nutritional Biochemistry found that beta-cryptoxanthin directly activated the signaling pathways in fibroblast cells that drive collagen synthesis, increasing collagen production independently of vitamin C. Red bell peppers also provide silicon, another structural mineral that supports collagen integrity. They deliver powerful antioxidant carotenoids, including beta-carotene and lycopene, that protect existing collagen from oxidative damage. And their high water content contributes directly to skin hydration, one of the most fundamental determinants of how skin appears and ages. Eat red bell peppers raw whenever possible to preserve their full vitamin C content, as cooking degrades vitamin C. Slice them as a snack, add them to salads, or eat them with a small amount of hummus or avocado, whose healthy fat content improves the absorption of the fat-soluble carotenoids. Aim for at least one large red bell pepper daily. So let us bring everything together. The 5 foods that most powerfully rebuild collagen from the inside out after 60 are bone broth for its prehydrolyzed collagen peptides, glycine, and anti-inflammatory amino acids. Wild-caught salmon for its astaxanthin, omega-3 fatty acids, and high-quality protein that fights collagen destruction and stimulates fibroblast activity. Whole eggs for their proline, vitamin D, vitamin A, and sulfur that provide the raw materials and regulatory signals for collagen synthesis. Dark leafy greens for their vitamin C, chlorophyll, magnesium, and antioxidants that activate fibroblasts and protect existing collagen. And red bell peppers for their extraordinary vitamin C content, beta-cryptoxanthin, and silicon that directly stimulate collagen production at the cellular level. These are not exotic or expensive foods. They are available in every grocery store. They are foods that most people already recognize and know how to prepare. The difference is in understanding their specific biological roles in collagen production and making them consistent daily priorities rather than occasional additions to your diet. Consistency is everything. You will not see meaningful changes in your skin from eating these foods once or twice a week, but eat them daily, in combination, for 8 to 12 weeks, and the research is clear that visible, measurable changes in skin firmness, elasticity, hydration, and texture occur. Not because of anything magical, but because you are giving your fibroblasts the specific raw materials, cofactors, and protective compounds they need to do what they are designed to do. Build collagen, rebuild your skin, renew your appearance from the inside out. You are not too old for this. Your skin is not beyond responding. The biology of collagen production does not stop working at 60 or 70 or 80. It simply needs the right inputs, and those inputs are waiting for you in your kitchen. If this video helped you today, please share it with every person over 60 in your life who deserves to know this information. Subscribe to Dr. Wells' Healthy Aging. Click the like button, and I will see you in the next video. I am Dr. Wells. Take care of your skin. Take care of your whole beautiful self, because you deserve to look and feel magnificent at every single age. Before I let you go today, I want to address something that comes up almost every time I share nutritional information about skin health with seniors. And that is the question of whether these foods can really make a visible difference, whether the changes are significant enough to notice, whether the research translates into real-world results that you can see in the mirror. And my honest answer, based on 2 decades of clinical experience and a thorough review of the research, is yes. Absolutely yes. With an important qualification. The changes that occur when you consistently eat these 5 foods are not the dramatic overnight transformations that skin cream advertisements promise. They are real, biological changes that occur gradually over 8 to 12 weeks as the environment inside your dermis shifts. As fibroblast activity increases, as inflammation decreases, as glycation is reduced, as the raw materials for collagen synthesis become consistently available. The changes you will notice first are usually in skin hydration and texture. skin that feels softer and more supple, a reduction in the tight, dry feeling that many seniors describe, a subtle improvement in the quality of light reflected from the skin surface, that quality of radiance that comes from better hydrated, more structurally sound skin cells. Over the following weeks, changes in firmness and elasticity begin to emerge. Skin that bounces back a little more readily when pressed. A subtle lifting quality, particularly around the jawline and cheeks, that comes from increased collagen density in the dermis. A softening of fine lines, particularly those caused by dehydration and collagen fragmentation, rather than deep muscular movements. These changes are not imaginary, they are measurable. Multiple clinical studies have documented them using objective dermatological measurement tools, including ultrasound imaging of skin thickness, cutometry measurements of skin elasticity, and standardized photographic assessments evaluated by blinded dermatologists. The women and men in those studies were not young people. They were adults in their 50s, 60s, 70s, and beyond. And their skin responded to improved nutrition. Because skin biology, even aging skin biology, responds to inputs. Always. I also want to share one practical tip that can significantly amplify the results you get from these 5 foods, and that is the importance of pairing collagen-supporting foods with adequate hydration. Your dermis is a tissue that requires water to maintain its structure and function. Dehydrated skin is thinner, less elastic, more prone to fine lines, and less able to carry out the repair processes that depend on adequate cellular hydration. Aim for at least 8 glasses of water daily, and consider adding a small pinch of high-quality mineral-rich salt, such as Celtic sea salt or Himalayan pink salt, to one of those glasses each day. These unrefined salts contain trace minerals including silica, magnesium, and potassium that support cellular hydration and skin health in ways that plain water alone cannot. Also, reduce or eliminate the foods that actively destroy collagen. Refined sugar and high fructose corn syrup, which drive glycation. Refined vegetable oils, which promote inflammation. Ultra-processed foods, which combine multiple collagen-destroying mechanisms simultaneously. The most beautifully collagen-supportive diet in the world will produce limited results if it is regularly undermined by foods that are working against it. Give your skin what it needs, protect it from what harms it. Be consistent for 12 weeks, and then look in the mirror with fresh eyes. I believe you will be surprised by what you see. I am Dr. Wells. Thank you so much for your time today. Please share this video with someone who deserves to know that looking and feeling their best after 60 is absolutely within reach. Subscribe to Dr. Wells' Healthy Aging for weekly practical health information designed specifically for adults over 60. And I will see you in the next video. Take care of your skin. Take care of your whole, beautiful self, because you deserve to feel magnificent at every age.